Put it in it. Another episode of the People's Mic. I am Jimmy Peoples. Man, the light is weird today, right? It's just me. Introduce yourself.
Adam. Hmada.
I'm Brandon Scott. Howdy.
I'm Nesil, Izil.
Hi. How you doing, Adam?
You all right?
Your life is good?
Yeah, man. Orlando was just telling us how he calls black people the N-word. Hardy R, Orlando? Wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, the pre-pod convo was Orlando. Brandon had given Orlando the black pass, N-word pass.
Yeah, he's trying to get his hood pass validated in
His
another
hood pass.
locale so he can say more N-words in front of black people and not be called racist. But we love him, so it's okay.
So he got the pass, but then he showed up in blackface and started saying it.
Wait, you know what I don't like? I don't like that. Are you when people refer to you, right? Are you? How do I say this? You know how black guys, white guys. What do you call yourself?
Brown. Yeah, people call me like Brown.
You're brown. Why? How is brown apart from black? Like how are you in your own?
I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, because you guys are brown too.
Yeah.
It's the white man's terminology for us, I guess. It's that guy's fault, man.
So the white man,
Is he white? Are you white?
I'm Jewish.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, you're one of those.
It's all up to the white person. They decide where everything goes. They decide.
No, fuck
Where
that.
the conversation is led. They decide. Feminism, white woman started it.
Yeah, only brown people talk like that. Nesil, hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
How's your life?
Pretty
Yeah,
good.
you out here saying the N-word at all?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you
pull up-
look at
let's
me like I'm making sure you're not. It's all
The
right.
N-word doesn't bother you. It's the other words that are like it. Like you know what I hate worse than the N-word is negroid. I don't like that.
I've never
that
heard that.
bugs the fuck out.
I've never heard
yeah,
that.
Yeah, like people.
I haven't heard that.
My grandparents used to say, "Hey, Negro, get over here." I'm like nigglets.
Nigglets used to get
Nigglets.
me. Nigglets used to get me.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to repeat these. Like, is it?
No.
No? All right.
Not at all. But then again, I've been called almost every racist term. I've been called spear chucker. I've been called monkey boy. I've been called bright boy. That's some old school shit.
What is that?
Bright boy? 30 seconds. You gotta, like, old school white people used to think that only black people who were, like, smart were the ones you should listen to, so you were the bright ones. So I've been called one of the good ones. I've been called one of the good ones by a black person. So
Oh wow.
gotta get used to that shit. Racism comes in all forms and fashions.
I don't like when cops call me sir.
Mm.
Because it sounds like that word.
You know what one gets me?
Just the way they say it was like, "Excuse me, sir."
I actually ran from a cop yesterday. I felt very badass.
Was it good?
Why?
Did you get away?
Yeah, I did.
It's when you get away, it's the shit.
No, I had to hop. Yeah, I did. I got away.
You get away. It's like when you go from level 5 of Grand Theft Auto to 0, and it's
Oh
like,
man, that felt I hopped the turnstile and there was like a
Nice.
cop. He was undercover and he was like, "Hey, come over here." I was like, "What?"
no. No, you just said no. And
Yeah,
walked away.
I said no and then ran. I was like, he was still bigger than me. So yeah, I ran
I have to
the
ask
hell out of there.
I have to ask Samantha this question. Like, did you just walk or did you actually, like, full sprint?
No,
like,
so I hopped the turnstile and every time I see someone, every time I hop and there's like someone there who I think looks like a cop, I'm always like, "Are you a cop?" And he said, "Yeah." So I was like, and he was like, "Come over here," and I was like, "No."
No.
I was with my friend, and he didn't hop, but then he was like, "Tell your friend to come back," and he was like, "It's not my friend." Yeah. I was like, "What a dumb, like, how stupid are you? Why would I come back?"
You were with another comic?
Oh yeah, it was another comic. Yeah,
Who you with?
Ryan O'Toole. He's from Boston. Really thick Boston, actually. Hey, you'd know him if you saw him.
Is he like coming on in and out?
What do you mean?
Like he goes to Boston, he comes back.
Sometimes, yeah.
I think I might know who he is. Is he balding?
No.
You don't know. I don't
No, I
think
don't
you
know.
know.
It's like if you knew, you know. You know.
So, is he in and out? No. Is he balding?
I saw a cop.
Is that a go-to?
Jimmy, I saw a cop.
You
I saw a cop.
balding, Brian?
He was blowing bubblegum bubbles. Isn't that a little weird? A cop doing that?
Cop?
He was blowing bubbles.
He's bored.
He's blowing bubbles.
Like,
If you're a cop, I don't know. You can't be blowing bubbles.
I like the new gay cops that they got. There's
Gay
one,
cops?
yeah, there's one gay cop.
Why blowing bubbles brings the gay cops?
You know, well, I don't know. I just pictured the gay cop when
Do they say pew pew when they shoot? Like,
he had this mean switch. I was like, man, this guy's woo woo. Yeah, he had the mustache and the fucking his jeans his pants were too tight. I was like, this fucking guy. he walked like he was on a runway. I was like,
Body glitter.
yeah, but.
By the way he walked and blowing bubbles, he told me.
Fucking guy. I was like,
chaps.
yeah, but might as well.
I feel bad because if I see a cop that I think might be like a gay cop, I'll try to flirt my way out of a ticket.
Would you?
Fair.
And then
I mean,
do an even
I
larger
flirted-
ticket.
I don't like no harm to the cop, but I flirted my way out of a ticket once.
Nice.
And it worked. Women, like high five. I absolutely wish I had a pair of breasts to do it now all the time, but it works.
I like Asian and Indian cops. All cops should either be gay, Asian, or Indian.
Asians, I found they're like the assholes.
Really?
Asian cops, yeah.
Oh God, no! Actually, most of the coolest cops I've met were the Asian ones.
Yeah, Asian was cool.
Like I've
shit.
got an Asian cop who didn't ask me to put my blunt out in the subway.
Yeah.
Most of the Asian cops laugh at a lot of my jokes. They love some of the jokes I tell out there.
Shit, I guess I just,
I feel like ethnic cops are more
chill.
understanding
Yeah.
to struggle.
I remember in high school.
Right?
In high school, me and my cousin, we were in Union Square like 2 a.m. We were drinking like outside, and there was this like black and Asian cop, and they just asked us like, "Oh, who's the president and the vice president?" It was Obama and Joe Biden.
Yeah.
And he was like, "All right, cool. Just finish your drinks and go home." He let us finish the drinks, and then we didn't go home, but we just moved.
Yeah. Like, black cops got too much to prove.
Yeah.
I feel like, and I don't know.
They're not gonna respect me if I don't shake you down.
Well,
nigga.
yeah, one time I did go through the turnstile and you had to go down steps and then that's what the door was. And this one guy came out, he had a coffee, he was like, "Go pay," and I felt like he was my uncle. He wasn't like I'm gonna arrest you. He was like, just what the fuck?
I wish
you
they
got
just
caught.
do that.
Just go. If you get caught, just pay. But it doesn't have to be like a ticket.
Yeah.
There's a big protest on January
21st. That's just my everyday, to be honest. That's not really that's not really a protest for me. I've been protesting since the 6th grade. If that's the case,
They're protesting fair hikes and how people are treated in the subway and the ladies who get shook up for their selling stuff for vendors.
Oh no, not the churro ladies.
I love the churro lady.
I mean, people protest not the way cops treat them, in the way.
I feel like you shouldn't pay.
There's one more.
You
It's
shouldn't
not
pay-
enough. It's not accessible enough.
You shouldn't pay the train until you're like after high school. You agree?
It's 13, but
And if you're definitely,
it should be
and if
21.
you're definitely like in
It should be
college, you have
21.
college ID, you shouldn't pay either.
yeah, that's what I think. Because I'm in college right now.
Yeah,
You
shouldn't
don't
pay
get
for
the
the
Metro card.
I don't think anybody should play. They should.
I mean, yeah, I don't think anybody should pay either. But if you're gonna get charged, it should be.
Kevin's here. Doing better today, Kev? How you feeling?
Feeling better every day.
Good. I like it. I like what we were talking about you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just hoping you're doing all right. We're worried about you.
Yeah, we were
What
talking about gay
happened?
cops.
Yeah. You should be a cop. You could be a cop.
Everyone, you, Chris Rail says that.
You're a cop face.
Cop face.
Yeah.
I could see that. I could see you handing me a ticket and being like, "Look, this ticket's bullshit." You know what I'm saying? Go back about your business. You just know the fucking law.
Not too much. That's tough. Pretty tough. You can be a cop too. Yep.
I could be a cop.
You
Okay.
know?
Oh, wow.
you have undercover cop posture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good posture.
Jimmy, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Do you think cops, if you jump the turnstile and there's no attendant there, are cops more willing to let you go in that situation? Like if there's the glass window where the person is, you know what I'm talking about?
No, because the cops have a quota, a ticket quota.
Yeah.
So they just want to fill that ticket quota.
Fuck.
They have like a
Because I had this happen to me. I jumped it and there's no person there.
Mhm.
And the reason I jumped it is because I went to the wrong side. I had the unlimited. And when I went to this side, it said, you can't
Just used.
used,
Yeah.
but there's no one I can talk to.
Yeah.
So I jumped it. The cops were like, whoa, 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 and I told them what happened, and they're like, all right.
Yeah,
Well,
they understand that.
When you're white and you did say just use, so
Yeah, just say just
They-
use. You're
yeah.
good.
But that's what I'm saying.
it's timing.
If there's no person there, and there's like I feel like you can bullshit, and
It's possible.
they're more likely to let you go.
I think it has to do a lot with the quota.
More the time of the month.
Time of
Yeah, the
month,
time
too.
of the month.
If they're on their periods.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the time of the month. They're on their period.
I'm glad you said that. Female cops are always cool. Pretty cool with me. They
Female
just,
cops are not as nice to women. I think it's the same. Like they want to prove
Yeah, like
that
black cops.
we can't walk on.
Yeah.
I probably, or it's just that male cops are excessively nice to me in a creepy way. So the difference seems.
Oh, yeah. Balance.
shit. There's no midget cops. I've only seen one.
That would be a terrible idea.
What?
Nigga,
I've seen, I've
You've
seen a
seen-
small one. Yeah.
Because if I can, and I hate to say this, but if I can dwarf punt my
Yeah.
cop, I'm really not any type of like.
But they're always with a huge person. They're never alone.
I mean, but then
Yeah.
that's just then why are you not riding on their shoulders?
No. They got a new depth cop. This new
You shoot, I'll run. That's for
You give them a
this,
smaller gun.
it's 22. I don't know.
There's no way you're gonna properly establish order with someone like me with a midget cop. I'm gonna jump over you. That's gonna happen. You know it. I'm black. I
Tall
got
little
black.
person.
I'm gonna carry you with me when I run away from whatever the fuck you're trying to arrest me for.
Like he walks to it like a rhythm. You ever seen midgets walk?
I've seen Game of Thrones.
All right, I was like, yeah.
All midgets have like big butts.
Yeah.
I was gonna-
little bit.
You know, what I was gonna say, and this is something that really throws me off. If the police were smart, they would do this more. You need more big booty cops.
Yes.
I absolutely I got stopped once by a woman who was like, and I hate to say this, but she God had granted her one of the best butts
You
I've
hate
ever
to
seen.
say it.
And I say love or hate to say it.
He said hate.
Hey, either way, let me fuck. It was nice ass. And she was like, I'm gonna give you a ticket. And I was like, well, I guess I'm taking this ticket then. She like, fuck it, I deserve it. I've been a bad boy today. Thank you.
Philly has some hot cops. I got first time I went to comedy, I got shaken down by 2 female cops.
Hello?
They were like searching junk and everything. They were like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Philly's Walmart, New York City. That's I think.
Yeah,
what
it is.
Philly is.
Yeah, it's New York was
Yeah, it's like
based
dying
off
New
of
York.
Philly. I think.
It was weird.
Good job. Glad we came to that
You
conclusion.
don't understand that.
Hot take.
Yeah, you guys-
Would you have sex with a little person? Like
with a what?
a little midget? Like, really?
Yeah,
I would.
I've
I
had
would
sex
too.
with a small person.
For the clout.
There's no clout. There's no
No
clout.
clout?
No, there's no
No
clout.
clout?
You think there is? There's none.
I think you mean chlamydia. I think you meant
No, it's more eczema.
eczema.
I
Yeah,
kind of believe
rough
that.
hands, right?
Kind of
Rough
believe
hands.
Oh, I mean, I
I don't know.
don't know
They
it.
have rough hands.
I was about to ask, is eczema a sexually transmitted disease?
No.
I have a lot more fucking questions to ask now.
Yeah,
No.
and is it common in little people? I guess chlamydia is not either.
Rough hands are. They got rough hands.
They got
What
rough
about
hands.
somebody without one hand?
Mm-hmm.
So the one of their hands, the one hand that they do have has to be rough.
Yeah.
So like if you're getting a hand job,
a stub job?
Depends.
with the other one.
The handicapped girls I've dated had, because of their wheelchair, had strong hands, not necessarily rough.
Like rock climbing hands.
Yeah.
They're just not using lotion.
Because they
that's what
use
it
their
sounds
hands.
Do you have gloves you can use for that? too?
Sometimes.
They have the rock climbing hands.
No, just strong
Alex
hands.
Honnold hands.
No, sure. I don't know what you're talking about.
The rock climber. Free.
Is that one died?
No. The one did just die.
What?
I was gonna say free basing.
Is freebasing the
Free
one without a
solo.
rope? Like you just go climb without any
Without a
like
rope.
support?
Oh,
Wow, that's so stupid.
that's-
you got to change that name because you
Alex-
said freebasing, and my brain was like,
Yeah, heroin.
yeah, heroin. Fucking Rich Pryor did that, and
Yeah,
there
yeah,
was no rock climbing involved.
Free climbing.
Yes, he can't. It's got to be called free climbing because freebasing. You said,
It's not called
Free
freebasing.
Yeah, now that I think about it,
It's Alex Honnold.
fucking God damn it, Orlando! Like fact check this
bro.
shit, man.
I didn't say free basing.
You didn't? You did?
Free solo.
Anybody see?
I guess that's where my
Anybody
mind is
actually
wrong.
see what? I'm changing the subject. That's fucking crazy.
Heroin, not
What-
sleeping with midgets.
Well, let me
Heroin
change.
was the.
Ari Shafir tweeted.
Oh yeah, that was fucked up.
What was it?
Yeah, fuck that.
That wasn't even like comedic. There were no like comedic undertones to it. It was just
What
him
was it?
blatantly bashing Kobe.
Yeah, we were
Just,
talking about that in the Kobe. I don't know. I mean, you tell me.
He was. There was like a video Ari Shaffir put up right after Kobe died. He was just like, oh, there's like one less rapist. He's like, a rapist got his today. He was just like bashing Kobe. It wasn't even like just straight up bashing him.
The line that got me wasn't technically. I guess the paper had the tweet, but the line that got me was he said, "Big ups to the hero who didn't gas up the chopper." And I was like, "That's fucking tasteless, dude."
Yeah,
Like
8 people died. 9.
Yeah.
that's fucking tasteless.
I mean, he just posted something else where he's saying like, "Oh, this is just what I do. This is I troll when people die. I troll."
I don't think that makes it better.
In a way, yeah, it's true. That's what you do. But then just stop doing that.
Yeah.
Just stop. Like,
Don't do that.
but for his defense, what he was saying is like my fans expect this of me. Like they want me to talk shit. They want me to, and he's like, but it's just comedy. It's dark comedy, and this is what I do. And I was like,
But that was
okay,
Nobody-
and I was like, okay, but no, stop.
Nobody's thinking, hey, I
It's
wonder what
not
Ari
though,
thinks.
just see him posting that after everybody else that died.
Yeah.
No, I'm not defending him at all. I'm fucking
No, I'm saying like his defense is
Yeah.
like
You know it's bad when not even comedians are on your side.
yeah.
Yeah, you know, that was
That's how
Fucked up.
big Kobe was.
I already like was iffy about Ari, and this just found a straw. Had to unfollow
Both
him.
times I met him, he was a dick. So I'm like, alright.
I did get a haircut by the guy that cuts his hair. He's like
we could tell.
right there.
I could definitely tell.
Whatever hair he has,
Very, very dicky.
it was like 3
haircut.
months ago.
No, I think I don't know. It's fucking. Don't say nothing. Just shut this.
Just shut up.
Just
keep moving.
man.
Yeah, it's like everyone wants to.
Everybody wants the best one,
Yeah.
but you there's
And
other
I
ways to
haven't
do
heard
it.
one good Kobe joke. I heard a couple of them. One of them was one of them.
No,
was-
just
was
don't.
like-
Just don't.
The only
Just
one
don't.
I heard that was good was how many teammates is Magic Johnson gonna outlive.
uh-huh.
That was pretty good. But and the Kobe passing one, but that was just
That's
like
funny.
that got
That's
pretty fast. Yeah.
I didn't hear
That's the
that.
first joke anybody's
It's like
gonna
Kobe
say.
passing, never heard. Of it.
Like, oh, Kobe finally passed.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
That's what that does. Exactly what that does.
But I'm also super Kobe biased. Like, I fucking love Kobe.
Yeah.
So it's like,
yes.
Yeah, regardless, like it was a fucked up like circumstance surrounding his death. Like, his
nah,
daughter
I'm
too.
still sad about it right now. No joke, for real.
You know, and I hate to say this, and I hope this doesn't sound related, but ironically, I made a joke once about Donald Trump dying, and somebody got mad at me. And I like in this recent like debate, I always wondered maybe like if I was wrong for maybe making the Donald Trump, even though I kind of made a mention that like Donald Trump isn't going to die anytime soon because terrible people never die.
Yeah.
Like Nazis are still here, pedophiles seem to fucking outlive half of us. You know,
Yeah, the worst people
But-
live forever.
But you say that, are you like comparing Donald and Kobe? Because
No,
Kobe was
technically-
beloved.
no,
Donald
technically,
is a villainous. He's like, it's 50-50. People
Well,
love him, people hate him.
And he's not
Whereas
dead.
Kobe's just-
like he
Hold on.
didn't die. Like Donald Trump's not. You're not making that joke after he died,
Yeah.
which like I feel like that's the
Which is-
like.
Yeah.
I mean, I think about it was I didn't make the joke like before Kobe died. Like I made the joke like just in passing. Like it's one of my little bits. I just terrible people just never fucking die. Like
Yeah.
if you want to be outlive anybody, just be a bad comic or a Nazi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was my run. But when I made the joke, like
Nazis live forever.
Nazis seem to fucking live forever. Like
Yeah.
what the fucking shit? All that kid sperm they keep drinking apparently keeps them alive. But for whatever fucking reason, when I made the mention again to somebody. Like comic setting like this or whatever, and he was like, I was like, oh, I made a joke about Donald Trump dying. He's like, oh, you're not supposed to make jokes about Donald Trump dying because he's our president. And I was like, I said, who you voted for? You fucking
You're a president.
Yeah.
You're a president.
I'm surprised you were having a conversation with that person.
Man, is
I have a conversation with a lot of terrible people.
And they're gonna live forever.
They're fucking live forever. I'm afraid I'm gonna die like tomorrow. Like every fucking joke I make, I'm like, shit.
I just had the has anybody I went to Dos Toros, and here's a cool thing I did. I went there and I only had cash on me, and I ordered I ordered a regular bowl, veggie bowl, and they were like,
Why'd you order veggie bowl?
because that's what I mean. Because I'm a plant based diet. I'm a plant based athlete, and
You're a vegan.
no, I'm a plant based athlete. Because vegans are gay.
That is that why?
No, plant-based is a diet. Vegan is a lifestyle.
What?
And there's a whole difference. It's not
What?
just-
You don't know what the hell? I love arguing with
I
Libby.
know the difference.
What? Hey, what? What's the difference? What do you eat?
Plant-based, meat.
Yeah. What the? I don't know. All right. You win. Anyway, I went there, ordered some stuff, came to like $13, and I was like, all I got is cash, and they were like, well, we only accept card, so next time you come back, just have card with you and take your food. They just let me take it. I was like, I can go to every Dos Toros once a day and just be like, I don't have a card, and act like I've never been there before. But I got the impossible meat they got now, and it was good. It tastes like Sloppy Joe. Remember the old Sloppy Joe that tastes like little chemicals in it, but it was still like sweet. It tastes like it's definitely cancer, but it was I don't know. It was good. It was alright.
It's okay. It's kind of greasy. Is the only thing.
Thought it was greasy. You had it
I'm not from there, but I've had the Beyond Burger or whatever.
From Burger King.
Impossible Burger. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with that.
It's alright. I'm not even vegetarian. I
I
just
heard
like
it
to
gives you
try
tits.
food.
Like,
Does it?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think it gives dudes tits.
I
Yeah.
heard tofu.
I was flexing. I
Tofu.
was like, damn, why?
They say that tofu
Flexing
has a lot of estrogen in tofu.
It's probably.
If you eat like a bunch of it, like soy has a lot of estrogen, but you have to like eat a lot of it.
I was activating. I was like, oh shit. I wouldn't get it on a regular basis, so I don't know what's in it. I don't like when they call plant. No, what is it called? Impossible shit meat, because it's not meat. So why are we still? They're like, yeah, beef. It's not beef. It's soy,
Where's the beef?
right?
Remember that?
I know this isn't the poor person in me.
I mean-
This is just the asshole in me. But I just really prefer my food to have a fucking face. I mean, I want to get to know it on like a personal basis. Let's have some fun, and then when you start to inch closer towards death, just know I'm gonna fucking eat you. Like if I die first,
You know
gotta
all
eat me.
the meat you kill. You know all of it. Like you kill.
I mean, I give it a name. I know
you don't
Billy,
know it all. It's all
Johnny,
had faces,
James.
though.
I mean, yeah, hopefully it had half a face at least.
Have you ever eaten the Kentucky Fried Chicken nuggets? Not nuggets, the tenders. That's not meat. There's no way that's meat.
No, I haven't eaten
No,
Kentucky
it's-
Fried Chicken in a while. But
Not
that's-
Kentucky Fried Chicken. McDonald's.
Oh yeah, but we all know
Yeah,
that.
McDonald's tenders.
I'm poor. Like now, the down and
That shit. It's literal. It's plastic.
It's
It's like
funny
strips
that like
of plastic. Edible
the
plastic.
ads in the ads are like 100% meat, and then but like 10 years ago they weren't saying that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, but now it's 100% meat. Okay.
You know who I thought some nuggets were bad for a minute? Burger King, because they were selling you like 20 nuggets for $1.50, and I was like, no, that's absolutely.
Yeah. So this is
All the nuggets is
Right.
all the nuggets is just a mixture of like fish and just all the
Cornstarch.
cornstarch.
Sounds like it flies in my book.
No,
And chicken powder.
I did have Popeyes tenders the other day, and I was like, to add chicken's supposed to taste evil. It's supposed to, right? It's
Evil?
yeah, you're supposed to be like, this is so good that it's
I thought that's how pigs looked. Like
Pigs too.
because everybody's
Pork?
like, pork is supposed to be so terrible, and it's like maybe pigs, but pigs are terrible.
what
creatures.
fast food
They're
place?
cute though. They're
What
pretty
fast
cute.
food place sells pork though?
Everywhere. Actually, yeah.
Jack in the
They all
Box.
have like bacon burgers.
Yeah.
Bacon. That's the only part.
Yeah,
There's
they
no
don't
like there's no pork chop burger.
Yeah, that is true.
And you got to go to a specialty restaurant. I've seen.
I mean fast food. Why is that?
I mean, I guess because you can just make more money selling the fucking
Bacon?
strip as the fucking patty.
Yeah.
Chickens, they fucking if every burger was a fucking like a small little chick out of an egg, then that adds up mathematically. But a pig, you got to cut a lot of those motherfuckers up to feed all us hungry niggas. So, but I have to say this, and I say this, I don't eat at chick. I don't eat it like
What do
Kentucky
they do?
Fried
What do they
Chicken.
do with all with the rest of the pig?
Chop it up and put it in hot dogs. Apparently,
Did
Mix it
you get
with-
those pig ears for dogs and stuff?
Yeah, the pig ears and the snouts.
Like,
and
yeah,
the
they
feet.
used to.
They use all that shit. Some of
It's
it's
still
good.
good parts.
Hot dogs are made with anuses. Animal anuses.
You love eating ass. What's up, Mike?
How's it going?
What you-
A random question. If we're
Yes.
now you
Do
bring it up, like,
No.
am I the only person here who's like an ass aficionado?
I don't think anybody's an ass aficionado.
Because
I think you've done it more times than most people in this room.
I mean, I feel comfortable with that. Like, I put in my mouth next to a comfortable number of anuses. And I'm okay with that. Like, I was eating ass back when nobody was eating vagina. And I don't like it. If nobody remembers those days, like, back in my high school days.
There go our children viewers.
Hey, kids.
I have a rule. I can only eat your ass if I see like your marriage material.
Yo, you should be.
I've only eaten one ass.
You should take what you can.
Because I thought we were gonna get married, so I was like, yeah, you can eat your ass. But it can't be a fling and eat your ass. I can't do that. I don't know you.
Nah, I can't.
My rule has always been I can only eat your ass if I see you
funny.
shower.
That's funny.
Yeah,
That's funny.
you have to shower first. You can't tell people that it's funny either.
It's funny. Just did it.
That doesn't fly.
I only eat ass to marriage material woman.
No,
Boom.
no.
Technically, they're all marriage
Give me a
material.
positive
It's just good material or bad material. Are they Velcro or silk? I mean,
Or is it the right material for your material? It's
There.
to each their own.
I just like the funny jiggly motions that they make when you put a tongue in an asshole. Like, butt cheeks start to wiggle. She remembers her best Christmas. She's like, "Oh my goodness, give me a radio flyer, Daddy." I'm like,
I like biting the hairs between the vagina and the ass. You know, just bite the.
What?
Middle?
oh my goodness. Here's a random question.
Yeah, you squeeze her butt, and she can't move. She's like, ah!
What is your opinion on pubic hair?
It's too late now. It's way to incriminate yourself.
Yeah.
I respect all women.
You know, say it again. What is your opinion on pubic hair? Because it's not like I don't want you don't have to be complete bald or whatever it is, but I don't want hair all over the place. Like,
It can't be more than the length of Jimmy's beard.
No, I like hair. I'm old school. I like that old
Really?
70s.
I grew up on shave.
Yeah.
Babies?
Yeah, I've never seen like a hairy.
I like intimidating hair.
Where all clean shaven.
Where you reach down and you're like, damn, that's a woman.
You guys see the bush?
Yeah, but yeah.
Just don't. I found crumbs in one once. I was like, game over. That's the here.
Crumbs?
I found crumbs. Like, if you
sure it wasn't crabs?
No, I checked. It was not crabs.
That's a little snack for later.
I see, but no.
What kind of crumbs?
Like toilet paper or food?
No, food crumbs. I was like, you have food crumbs. I need to stop having. You have food crumbs in your pubic hair.
She's comfortable. Yeah. What kind of food?
College.
Yeah, what?
And it was a sandwich. It was bread. Like I guess like peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And so
She sounds like a keeper.
Yeah.
She was not. No, see, no. I'll tell you the one that was a keeper. The woman that had cut her pubic hair into her name. Because that fucking took style and class.
What was her name? What was her name?
Shelly. Yeah, it was technically she went by Shelly. She had like a longer name, but she cut.
That's a long name.
What font was
it? Script.
Yeah,
script. Like she actually had
a
like
little calligraphy.
and she calligraphy. And her people like, oh my god, this is so classy.
That is classy.
Yeah, that's
classy. Vagina just face down.
Font matters. Font is
fucking
The font does matter.
I tried a landing strip once. I was just.
I can see that's kind of respectful. I've seen
the
landing strips, hearts,
arrows, seen hearts.
Seen a Playboy bunny. One of my friends.
Have you seen alopecia?
That's a good place to get alopecia.
Is it?
Yo, I hug you enough.
I want you to get in shape, but I want you to get fat enough where you laugh and your stomach jiggles.
I'm gonna get in shape.
That kind of,
I'm gonna start acting.
Doughboy
I'm
laugh.
gonna get into acting. Fuck comedy.
Yeah. Speaking, we're not
comedy.
talking about.
Just joking.
Go ahead. You talk the topic. What's going on in your life, Nesil?
Oh man, not a lot really. You're asking.
You're closing it out. Do it.
Okay. I'll ask you guys a question.
Yeah.
So, what would you say if you had to pick one person, dead or alive, to eat their ass?
Kobe Bryant.
That got weird very fast.
Super weird.
That's where it started.
No,
I want to stay on
just-
topic.
No, take
that
That part got weird.
Halle Berry
That's a
still.
horrible visual.
Halle Berry still at 50. Yes. Yeah. That's a life goal. So, Christopher. What? You said 3?
I got 3, and they've always
Okay.
been the same. They'll stay the same forever. Rosie Perez, Fran Drescher.
Oh, I love Fran Drescher.
I just imagine me eat her ass, and she's like, "Oh man!" I'm like, "Yes, the universe loves me." That's my gift. Or either Kerry Hilson or Kerry Washington.
Kerry Washington was the Scandal, right?
Yes.
Carrie
Or Kerry
Wilson's
Hilson
Pretty
is the
Girl
same.
Rock.
Who's the Italian chick from Who's the Boss?
Alyssa Milano.
Yeah, I still got a question. Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
What
with
age?
Now.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
take it. I'll take
With
it now.
it, with it, with it.
Yeah.
I can completely understand that she was a winner. She's been a winner for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
She didn't get a lot of work done. She's still, she's still tweeting like a beast.
She's beautiful.
I still follow her
For me,
tweets.
it's Alicia Silverstone in Batman.
Ooh,
Remember she was in Batman?
That was Batman and Robin. Right?
Batman and Robin, yeah.
Batman Robin.
I knew she did not have the. I was like 6 years old. I was like, oh, she doesn't have the cooties. I just fell in love with her. And I saw her in Clueless. I was like, yeah, it's over. She's not based.
I think Rihanna.
See, damn it, high five. See, that's why I like it, dog. Boom. Now, who wouldn't Beyonce?
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
I wouldn't. I'm not a fan.
Rihanna?
That's such bullshit.
Some
Every time a
bothers
guy's like, no, I wouldn't smash
I
her.
don't know.
Said you would not?
No.
Would
Just
you-
do it for me.
Would you eat Beyonce's ass? Like, you wouldn't Rihanna's, but Beyonce.
Oh, I prefer Beyonce hands down.
No,
Rihanna's still beautiful too.
Kelly Rowland's my favorite.
Yes, Kelly Rowland's my favorite too.
Okay,
Actually,
okay. I can.
That's my style. Somebody cock block.
everybody forgets about Michelle. She was kind of cute too.
Michelle's cute.
She was
Yeah,
like low key cute.
I feel like she gets forgotten just because she got switched in after.
That fourth chick. There was 4.
There's 4, yeah. There's 2
She's
that
got a
got in,
borderline
she came in.
slow face. I don't know what it is.
And she doesn't have any singles or anything. She never
No.
did anything
No,
besides Destiny Child.
that's that I have. She actually had a gospel career for a little
Oh.
while.
She did have a gospel.
She had a gospel career for a little while, which is kind of why she lost part of her fan base because that's a whole other market, and she kind of had like a pro life thing for a little while.
Oh, Megan Good. That's it. Let's close it up. It's done. Megan Good. That's it. Megan Good.
No.
Oh my.
I saw her at the Baby Boy screening, and I don't know.
Is that a flex or something?
Yeah, no, she was tiny. She's super tiny, and she was. I don't know.
That's the person.
She's not as cute as she is on camera.
She was like a Disney star in that
Yeah.
one, the famous Jet Jackson.
Megan
right?
Megan
Megan
Fox.
Fox?
I don't know.
You know Megan Good?
Megan Good from Baby Boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
From Waist Deep. She
Yeah,
was also in
she's
that
cute.
show
Yeah.
with the wings.
Fair.
Oh, you
I
are.
bet Angelina Jolie. She's like 50. She can still get it. Really? What?
It depends on what phase. I've heard there's a crazy phase.
I said Mexicans. Salma Hayek.
She was
Salma
all
Hayek.
phases.
Salma Hayek.
Salma Hayek.
No. Queen of the South. Who's that?
I think that,
The new one. The
I don't know about
Issa
the
Rae.
real one.
fuck is her name? She was in I Am Legend. The Spanish chick that saved him. Yeah,
I don't know her
she's
name.
Brazilian.
Oh,
I need talking about.
Did you say a guy? Who'd you say?
I didn't say anyone.
Oh.
That was the question asked.
That was your question.
I like Morgan O'Hara.
Huh?
She and Morgan O'Hara.
Cleopatra.
Cleopatra?
I heard Cleopatra was kind of a whore-ish. But a bad whore. Like, not a good whore.
You
bad.
had sex with somebody who crumbs on her vagina.
I did not have somebody left.
I didn't
And
judge
you're not
any
gonna
of your
say queen
choices.
pussy?
You don't
Queen
judge
pussy?
my
Hold on.
choices.
Right, you're not going to take queen pussy? But you
Hold
get crumbs.
on. We're talking. Hold on. But let's be real.
Beautiful content.
If we're
Best
talking,
content.
if we're talking queen pussy, right? If we're talking like someone who's dead.
Okay,
Okay,
we gotta
So
wrap this
dead
up.
or
We
alive?
gotta finish this
Queen
up.
Elizabeth the First.
They didn't shower a lot
Talking
back
about
then.
queen
Yeah.
See, I would have got her right out of her bath. I'd have put the dick down, horrible, like awesome, good black dick, and I'd have become like one of her like most famous fucking black Negro quarters. Just
Right.
We gotta wrap
Living the
this
dream.
up. Tell them where they
living
can
the
find
fucking dream.
You can find me on Instagram at IZILIUM.
It's Curly Brown on Instagram.
Fuck the crackhead that stole my phone, you piece of shit. But you can find me when I get my phone back at the Subway Show. And to the crackhead who found my phone, I hope you like all my dick pics, you fucking weirdo.
Good job. We gotta start censoring this. It's another episode of People's Mic. You'll find it on iHeartRadio, Spotify, JimPeoples.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, The People's Mic. We're here every day, Monday to Friday. Otto Shrunken Head at 2:15 for the podcast, 3 o'clock for the open mic. We'll be back on Saturday at Niagara Bar at 4:30 for the podcast, 5:30 for the open mic. And is that it? We'll be back tomorrow. Bye.